my name is Teacher Sylvia with the Options for Learning, and today's activity is making your own bubbles. And this activity was inspired by a book I read to the class called It's Okay to Make Mistakes, written by Todd Parr. And there's a page here where a child's taking a bath and the children noticed the bubbles and were excited, and they started reminiscing and remembering when they've seen the bubbles in the bathtub or blowing bubbles, and mentioned they had a lot of fun. So I thought it'd be fun for them to make their own bubbles, and they can practice using a recipe, so practice their math skills, and then they could see how things change when the sugar converts into a liquid form, so that's science, and predicting, hypothesizing, trying out to see what tools will actually blow the bubbles. So what you'll need for this activity is a bowl, a container of some sort, some towels on hand, and you need a tablespoon to measure. You'll need 4 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of soap, dish soap such as Dawn. So what you're going to do first is measure 4 tablespoons of water, and with this you can have your child do these steps, and they can count, practice their counting skills and their eye-hand coordination. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of water. And then next on the recipe we have 2 tablespoons of sugar. So you can have your child pour the sugar or help you pour the sugar. They can hold the tablespoon, or both if they can do that. And filling the spoon to the top, making sure that that recipe is precise. And if you make a mistake or an error, that's okay. You can always start anew and start your recipe over again. So we have 1 tablespoon, and here is a 2nd tablespoon to put into the water. And 1 tablespoon of your dish soap, filling that tablespoon to the top, and pour that into your mixture here. So then you'll have to mix that up. And what you hear, that sound you hear, those are the grains of sugar, the granules. And you want to keep mixing until those granules dissolve or disappear into the water. So just keep mixing. Mix. I see some bubbles already forming there. So keep on mixing. And then, if you like, you can head outdoors. It's been beautiful weather. You can make some great bubbles outside, or you could stay indoors. If you have a bubble wand, now's the time you could dip the wand into the mixture, the bubble solution, and blow the bubbles. If you don't have a bubble wand at home, ask your child, what can we use? Look around the house. So here is what we call a pipe cleaner. It has a wire and it has some like material on the outside there, and you could just bend it. You can also just use a wire hanger, and you could dip that into the solution, make your bubbles, and the bubbles don't blow as well from this, but it's something to use. Try using other toys. Ask your child, what do you think we can use to make bubbles? Let's experiment. Let's try. What do you think? And why do you think this one worked and the other one didn't? So here we have a toy from the class, and I see the solution, and look at that, we have a great big bubble. And again. There you go. And why did that one work? And let's see if this toy works to make the bubbles. Not so well as the other ones, but somewhat effective. So you can discuss, why did this one work really well? And why did this one not work as well? Why did this one have bigger bubbles? Why does this one have smaller bubbles? So things you can also talk about as you're having fun with your bubbles. Hope you enjoy the activity. See you next time. Thank you.